Good morning, you guys. It is Friday, May 16th. It's almost 9 o'clock. So I've already taken the kids, dropped them off at school. I went to Starbucks, got a cold brew, and I've been like so bad. I got a chocolate croissant as per usual. But when I was in Vail, you guys, we went to this coffee shop. It was called Yeti's, and they had the best chocolate croissant that I think I've ever had in my life. You could tell, and it just like put Starbucks to shame, because you could tell that it was probably freshly baked that morning. It was so soft and crispy and flaky. Oh my gosh. And it just felt so homemade is the best way I can describe it. But anyway, it was just so good. So I got my Starbucks. I dropped off some Amazon packages at UPS. Oh my gosh, you guys, another thing during my Vail trip. So I think I've told you, but I order so much on Amazon, and Pete thinks that I have an actual addiction, and maybe I do, but I sometimes just order stuff and I get it just to like get that dopamine hit, and then I just return it because I'm like, I'm never gonna wear this. I'm never gonna use this. I don't like it enough to keep it. And so Fridays are usually the day that I take all of my returns back to the UPS store, and Pete works from home on Friday, so he'll come with me to take the kids to school, and then we'll go to Starbucks, get our coffee, and then go to UPS. And so it's just been part of the Friday routine. And so when I was in Vail, Pete sends me a text on Friday, and he's like, he's like, I just got Starbucks, but I'm debating going and sitting in the UPS parking lot just so that I can feel like all is right in the world and feel like you're there, because that's usually what we do. So anyway, I thought that was funny. I was like, damn it, I should have left some of my returns for you to go and drop off at UPS. Anywho, it was just funny. Pete's hilarious. So yeah, anyway, I am gonna vlog today because I am so far behind on content and videos, and it's a quiet day. Pete is on a fishing trip. So he left yesterday, Thursday, after work. So he's gonna be gone back on Sunday, and today I have a quiet house. I've got a couple meetings, and I just have actually a lot of work that I need to catch up on, just being out on my trip last week, and next week I'm gonna be out one day, and the following week we're going to the beach for a week. So and it's the end of our fiscal year here. At my work, my fiscal year ends June 30th. So right now is crunch time. We have a lot of reporting to do. I have all of these goals that I need to update in our system, and I have documentation that I have to create, all of this stuff. So there's a lot going on, and I'm gonna be missing a full week of work for the beach during Memorial Day weekend and week after. So I need to really focus and get things done. So I figured I would vlog today. I feel so much more productive, funny enough, when I vlog. I just feel like because I'm filming myself, there's this pressure to actually be productive and get stuff done. And usually I like to have a more leisurely Friday, and I will, but I just have this one presentation that I need to get done. So that's my goal for today. I have a meeting in 1 minute and then another meeting later. So I am gonna say goodbye for now, and I will check back in a little bit. Hi guys, it is now 11 o'clock. I am done with all of my meetings for the day. I just took my Magic Mind shot. They recently released 2 new products, free with 0 caffeine and max with 3 times the caffeine compared to the original. My favorite is free because I already have my Starbucks, so I don't need any additional caffeine, but I still want to have a sharp and focused mind as I wrap up my work projects for the week. I will leave the link in the description box below, or you can scan the QR code to try them out at 50% off your first subscription. And the offer won't last long, so definitely don't miss out. So now that I've got my Magic Mind taken care of, I am going to make a protein shake. I've stopped doing intermittent fasting. I'm just experimenting with it. I have done a lot of research on the good and the bad. I have been talking to you guys so much about how I feel like my hormones are all out of balance. I get these mood swings, and I am really ragey, especially the week before my period. And I just got my period 2 days ago. So the first couple days are the worst for me, and then it's gone and pretty much I am back to normal. But the week before and the first couple days are really tough. I still feel so bloated and puffy. I don't know why that happens. My face broke out like crazy last week, and I was also traveling last week. So the stress of that and just, you know, not being in my typical routine, probably not getting as much water as I needed, and whatever, everything is thrown off. So I'm trying to get back on track, and I have been eating within the first 30 minutes of getting up. So I've only been doing it for about a week now, and I'm not honestly seeing any changes, but it could be one of those things that my body needs to adapt to, especially after not eating until like 11, 12 o'clock for years and years. So I'm gonna stick with it. I'm also still in two minds about this whole protein thing. This woman says that you should be getting the same amount of protein as how much you weigh. So essentially I should be eating 124 grams of protein every day. And I've tried that before, and I literally put on so much weight incredibly fast. And it took me, I put on 5 pounds in a week, and it took me almost 2 months to get rid of it. I'm not kidding. And it was so uncomfortable. So I'm not gonna do that. I am, however, going to eat first thing in the morning. So I've been having a little cottage cheese, which is, I think, 12 grams of protein. She said you should be getting about 15 grams of protein when you first get up, especially if you're gonna be working out. But I'm small, I'm only 5'1", and I don't know how tall she is, but everybody is different. Every single body is different, and I just know what kind of works for me. So I'm not gonna be doing that amount of protein, but I am going to be potentially switching out certain meals with maybe a protein smoothie, or just adding one in if I feel like I need to after a workout. So I'm gonna see what happens, and I'll let you guys know. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna make a protein smoothie. I've only eaten the cottage cheese, and I had my chocolate croissant and the coffee. That's what I've eaten so far today, and I'm very, very hungry right now. So that's what I'm gonna make. I also just wanna give you a fun like podcast recommendation. I was searching on Google Podcasts for something new to listen to while I'm cleaning my house and whatever, doing random stuff. And I came across Murder at Lululemon. I don't know when this podcast came out. It could be very old, but it's crazy. And it's a 4-part series. I'm on part 3. And it's about this murder that happens in the Lululemon way back in, I don't know if it was like 05 or something, back in the 00s in Bethesda, Maryland. And it's fascinating. I love podcasts like this, and it's a quick one. So if you guys are looking for a recommendation, check that one out. It's very good. So what else is on tap today? I just started my kids' laundry. I'm trying to get a head start on it. So I need to switch that and try to fold some of that this afternoon at some point. And I am going out to dinner with a bunch of girls that live in my neighborhood tonight. So we've been trying to kind of get together every month or every other month just to hang out, chat, talk about mom life together. Going to this Mediterranean restaurant that I have never been to, but apparently the hummus is amazing. It's really good food. So excited about that. We're getting a babysitter, but I shouldn't be out for more than like 2.5, 3 hours. So it's gonna be just like a quick, nice little girls' dinner. And then Saturday, tomorrow, Chase has a birthday party at this trampoline park. So I'm gonna take him and Quinn and just like pay for Quinn to jump around and play around in there too. And then that's really it. We're leaving for the beach next Friday. So I'm trying to start thinking about getting a list together of all the stuff that we're gonna need to pack, but it's driving distance. It's only like 3 hours away from our house. So that's also nice. We'll have our car. Yeah, Chase's kindergarten graduation is on Tuesday, and then his last day of school is next Thursday. So we are getting down to the wire. All right, I need to make my smoothie and get cracking on this presentation, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. It is around 1:30 now, and I have just been plugging away, getting some work done, finishing up that presentation. Feels so good to have that almost completely off my plate. Anyway, I forgot to switch my kids' clothes, so I'm not gonna be able to fold them until, I don't know, an hour from now. Anyway, so instead of doing that, I am going to clean up the kids' playroom area over here. Quinn was very busy last night. She had a blast making a mess of all of the magnet tiles. And Quinn is my night owl. She will literally stay up until I'm ready to go to bed. So she'll watch me watch TV downstairs from up in the like loft play area. And the other night she was up until almost 10:30 and I had already gone to bed, and Pete was planning to go to bed, so he went up to check on the kids, and she was still awake at like 10:30 at night. So she's been very cranky, to say the least, after school this week. So I'm gonna just get all these magnet tiles picked up and head back to work, and then it'll be time to get the kids.
I get around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across. Whether you like it or not, there is a moment meant for us. And now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested, open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me, shadowing me, I won. Oh, the sky is on fire. The lake has turned to a golden sun. I'll never get tired. I just wanna dance, just wanna.
Hi, welcome back. What would you like to use the app today?
No thanks.
Can I get started for you?
Can I get a 20-piece chicken nugget with sweet and sour sauce, a large fry,
Yes, ma'am.
and a medium Diet Coke?
And anything else?
That's it.
The 1274, the first one down.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, hold on, Chase.
I just wanna dance, just wanna. I'll never get tired. I just wanna dance, I just wanna dance. I get around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across. Whether you like it,
All right,
like
we're
it
back
or not.
home. Got the McDonald's. The kids are eating dinner right now. I am just gonna tidy up around here a little bit and try to think of something to wear tonight to dinner. Mallory is gonna come around 6:30, so we've got about 2 hours. So once they're done eating, I'm gonna give them a bath and get myself ready, and then I'll be off for the night. So I'll check in with you guys in a little bit, and once I'm all ready, and show you what my outfit is. I have no idea. I think I'm gonna either wear a dress or maybe a denim skirt with a top. All right, guys, it's around 6:10. Our babysitter is on the way. She should be here any minute now.
Yay, Mommy!
Hi, Penis! Hey, my little sweets.
Mommy, I have my pet.
Yeah, go ahead. You have your pick. For my outfit, I just decided to go with a little white, kind of like peplum crop top and a jean skirt with some flats, like some mesh flats, mostly because I didn't have to iron anything and I'm just so lazy. Anyway, this is the outfit. Like, it's a little on the casual side, but I think that's fine. I don't think this restaurant is super fancy. At least I hope it isn't. It's Mediterranean, so it's not like a fancy steakhouse. So this is what I'm gonna wear. Let me know what you think of my eyeshadow. It's coming off like very intense in the camera viewfinder, but I had been needing to get some more like neutral, warm, kind of brownie beige palette just to go with my overall coloring, and I think it works, but y'all tell me. Anyway, I'm gonna close the vlog so that I can get the kids all set and say hello to our babysitter and get out the door. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.